Okay, it's time. It's time. I cannot put it off any longer. By the time I'm filming ahead, so by the time that you are seeing this video, we should have just started homeschooling yesterday. And don't worry, I'll share that. That's coming up. But this video is the motivation to make sure that I am ready, that I have a plan, that everything in my plan has a purpose, that it is all ready, that it is scheduled, and it is actually in a manner that will get done, okay? So this video is our complete homeschool year plan for the 2026-2027 homeschool year, our 10th year of homeschooling, for which we will have a 9th grader and a 5th grader. Today, we are talking our complete plan for the next homeschool year. Before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. If you are new here, my name is Shauna. This is our 10th year of homeschooling. We have homeschooled since my oldest entered kindergarten and homeschooled my youngest since she was like pre-K 4. And we are entering high school, so we have an entering 9th grader, and it is our last year of elementary school, which in some places I think is middle school. It was for my niece, 5th grade. So we have done this a very, very, very long time. I have come here and actually shared the entire process since about halfway through 2020. So it has been a very long sharing process. If you want to know how we do anything, it is somewhere here on this channel. This year, everything for me has been in a different time cycle than it normally is, because normally I've got this all done and planned and everything's great and it's all gone up in July, and that's just not happening this year. We're starting 3 weeks later than we normally do, and it just is different, okay? It is our second starting a homeschool year in this new house, in our smaller house. So we do have like different space needs and different things like that, which I think the last video you would have seen would have been my physical setup. And this video is how I'm putting it all together, what my actual plans are in practice, and showing you all of the things and just being ready for this start of our homeschool year. So without further ado, let's go. I'm going to show you our full year calendar. I'm going to show you the kids' student planners again. I'm going to show you a breakdown of what we're really going to do, and I'll probably even give you another glimpse inside the cabinets. So let's go. Okay, guys, let me start in the beginning. I am slowly building out my digital planner for myself in OneNote, and I've given myself a tab of our school stuff. So I went ahead and dropped in, you guys remember, we talked through our full year plan, and I just kind of counted out, gave you details, things like that. And so we are, I went ahead and dropped that in so I would have it very handy and I didn't have to go find it again. I like having everything in one spot. These are the pages that I make for my kids every year, and I have them available. They're on my printables page for free if you like them and want to download them. They're blank for your own child, obviously. And I fill these out by hand, which I did, and I drop them back into here and fill them out digitally as things have kind of sorted themselves out. So these are our full year plans. I've got my 9th grade and my 5th grade. So we've got our dates up here. And then we've got our plans of what we're going to use. And then I went ahead and I went a step further and I made, if you guys go through, you can see I have videos on what we're using for 9th. I have videos what we're using for 5th. I've gone through and I already have shown you inside and mapped out the bigger pieces. So the Michael Clay Thompsons for each, Nomadic Professor, next books in biology, I have French. I've gone in and shown you how we're going to use them and explained that, but this just gives me an option to have it all in one space. I went ahead and made these little tables as spreadsheets for each kid, again, who, what. It just it breaks it down a little bit more than the chart above, and then frequency. So that I think is really nice for myself, just for a little handle, and also to give you a kind of nice explanation, right? So like I've got Myrtle, there's like, I don't know how many pages are in there, but they'll do it daily, Tuesday through Thursday, things like that, where I think it just helps a lot, just to give my brain a little piece. And I've got some stuff up here on Steam that you might not understand, but what that is basically their extracurriculars, to be honest with you, because they check those boxes. So the big kid has got her musical theater performances and her music teacher. Those are things that we outsource that she does. Those are her extracurriculars. And then little kids, same thing. She does Girl Scouts, and through Girl Scouts, she actually does dance and archery. So that is through her Girl Scouts. She goes to the same music teacher as her sister and does piano and music and with music theory. And then she also takes art classes, and that is great for her. So this is our full plan. And don't forget, I've already got this plugged in. If you saw my student planner video, then you know that I've mapped this out for them. Okay, so if you need more information than what you're getting in this video, go look, and I will link these as the video goes on, those cards up in the top. And I've got a full playlist on 2026, 2027 coming in hot. So if you need any bits, if you have any further questions, if there's anything else that you would like to know or that you would like to see, it is every bit that I have mentioned so far has been broken down. So how we planned our year, how we math out the weeks, how we decided on what we're going to use, what we're using for 5th, what we're using for 9th, how I am utilizing some of these bigger pieces, how I intend to modify, how I decided what to cut. And then again, right here, we've got the frequency and then factoring in their extracurriculars. Now I do have a thing right here. Once I kind of rewrote this, I figured out that my maybe options are basically all crash courses. That would be family studies, religions, media lit, scientific thinking, and then things that are more specific to their own interests. So that is something that I do intend to add, but I just have to make sure that we have the literal capacity. And so one would be a film and theater study via crash course, and the other one would be zoology. So we will keep you posted, as always, on what we're using, what we're loving. Now, if you see right down here, Soul Sparklets, I don't have a video on this yet, but my kid, the youngest, is doing a virtual art camp with them this week. And it is full disclosure. They reached out to me. They said, here's some stuff. We would like you to look at it. Feel free to use it, do or don't. And I said, I'll look at it. And holy Toledo, she is in love. I am in love. We are in love. So there'll be more coming on that soon, but oh man, it's nice. It's nice. Anyways, so we will just use that, like it says right down here, at leisure, for however we want to utilize it in our other studies, because they have like over 1,000 art, like step-by-steps, recorded Zooms. It's so cool. So cool. And I didn't even have to buy anything because we had it all in our house, guys. That's how easy it is to source this stuff. Okay. Anyways, so yes, this is awesome. Let me know if you want to hear more about that. I will probably share about it because I'm so stinking impressed with it. And yeah, this is our plan. This is our full plan. This is our whole plan. And don't forget, the kids have this in their planner. Remember, I went through and set up the lessons in the planner, and I've got a whole video on how I did that. And just to kind of cap it off, one more look inside my cute, neat cabinet that will never be this cute or this neat or this empty probably ever again. But hold hands with me and hope that our first day and our first week are going solid. I will be back to share first day, because I love to do that vlog style. And then first impressions from our first week, because there's a lot of new stuff. There's a lot of big stuff, and it's freaking high school and last elementary. So this for me is absolutely huge. Well, guys, I hope that you found any of this helpful, entertaining, or informative. If you did, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. I hope that, because again, I'm filming this part ahead, I hope that it's coming together. I hope that our new year is going to kick off awesome. My intent is that my kids do get a little bit more self-sufficient with their digital planners. My intent is that we do a good job continuing on the path of learning together, family learning. It'll be really different for us this year with history every day and science every day. It's going to be very different. We have never done that, but I think we'll be okay because we're doing it together, and I think that will help. Same thing with French. Guys, that's it. That's my setup. That's my plan. That's where I'm doing my transcript. That's where my digital planner is. That's where the lessons are. That's where everything is. That's how it's going to go. And send good vibes this way. It is the start of high school for us over here, our last year of elementary, and I am excited, but also, oh, it's going too fast. I know, only a few more of these first days. And then that's it, they're on their way. Away from me, out into the world for whatever it is that comes next. And together, I hope that we make every day magic.